I wrote another song for another lady, Rebecca, and what was so cool, man, is she had gone to my show back at the barn in Sanford back in February. I did my first release party for my EP that's out right now, The Florida Man, and she came to that show, and she worked at the corner store around from my house back in San Pasula, Florida, man, and she reached out to me in a message, and she said, it's been 36 years since I met my mom. And it was like, it gave me chills, because I was like, 36 years since you met your mom? I don't understand. She's like, when my mama had me, she put me up for adoption, you know, and she had gone to the hospital and wrote a letter, and I guess the doctors and the nurses were supposed to give the family that adopted her the letter. The whole time, the last 36 years, she never knew her mom. And this was their first time in the last year that they got back, you know, they reconciled. She went on that 23andMe or something, that DNA kit, and she wound up finding her birth mom and realizing, I think it was like 2 or 3 towns over, her whole life, her mom's been there the whole time, man. And that was like the craziest shit in the world. Like, your mom's like, the one that gave birth to you is right there, and you never knew it. And it was like so cool, dude, because she was like, we know each other like 7, 9 months. It was our first Mother's Day together, and I wrote a song on there called You Wrote Me a Letter. And I sang that on a live too. I did that live on Mother's Day. And their whole family was all wrapped up with each other, like all, you know, they had all come over having a good old celebration for Mother's Day. And her mom just was, man, she was like, I can't even explain it. It made the hair stand up on my arms. Here's the funniest part about it. So I cut it, and I didn't know if I was gonna cut it on this project. And what was so cool was like she wound up taking the file that I had sent her, and it was just a rough. You know, I'd only played it like 2, 3 times, you know? She took that audio and she put it onto a disc, and she was at her job, and every day, man, she played that song every day. And she's like, it was the best thing, it was the best moment of her life, man, outside of, you know, being reconnected with her daughter, was having that song to like turn the page of a new chapter, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't explain it, dude. Like, it makes me motivated to bust my ass every day, man, to make the best music, to write better lyrics, to be craftier every single time and just bring it. And I want to do the same thing on the records as I do in the performance.